Good morning, everyone. So this morning I'm giving you all a June garden tour as I pick herbs for the garden, for the farmer's market this morning. It is Sunday morning, the same day that I'm going to post this video. But I'll be posting it this afternoon. So this is about 6:15 in the morning. I have been up since 4 a.m. We do all of our fresh pastries early in the morning. Yeah. So let's get into it. So this is what we call the fence side of the garden. So over here, so this is what June looks like so far, the 2nd of June. This is our peppermint bucket or area. It's doing really well. We try not to overpick from it and give it time to grow, but it's doing really well. This is the front facing bed. In here we have some, oh my goodness, I always forget what this is, but sedum autumn joy. We have phlox in here, peppermint, no, not peppermint, chamomile. These are weeds, I think. I'm not sure. But I do have chamomile in here, some zinnia, gladiola, a dahlia that needs to be staked, more sedum autumn joy, more gladiolas. Here, the, what do you call this? Yarrow is doing really well. I put a lot of yarrow in because I wanted it to fill up the bed and kind of be wildflowery. So it's gorgeous. So we have 3 different types. We have the pink, red, white. We also have some daisies in here. We have salvia in the back, and we have some zinnia. And I put in some straw flowers as well. Here we have the side area. You know, I probably should water before we leave. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, gladiolas here. We have straw flower. We have some celosia. We have zinnia, and we have some marigolds. Quite a bit of other things in there as well. Here we have thyme in this area. Some more peppermint, viola, celosia, and something else in here. Our hydrangea back there. Our sunflower bed. As the sunflowers, the ones that aren't able to be picked multiple times, because as you can see, some of them have multiple heads. Let me show you. Like this one right here. So, and that one, see, that one's tired, but it has all of these other nodes on it. So they all have multiple. So I just cut the top part off and then let it keep going. And that way, over time, it'll come down, and the zinnia and marigolds that I planted down here at the base will get some light. Yeah. And this one, we have chamomile that will be cut this morning. Not the whole thing, just the tops. And if it sells, wonderful. If it doesn't, all of this becomes dried, and then we use it for chamomile tea. And we dry it, turn around and sell it as tea as well. We have, remember those snapdragons I planted? There they are. They're small but mighty. Here are those marigolds, the crackerjack marigolds. If you've planted them, give them time. And if you planted marigolds, the best way to keep them blooming nicely is make cut flowers with them, and they'll just keep coming back. Or just take the heads off. I prefer to make cut flowers. It sounds nicer. We have calendula. This is a calendula patch here. And I use the calendula to make salves and whatnot, and calendula oil. Right here we have dianthus, and I put some peppermint in here so that as the dianthus goes back, the peppermint will be there. Here, Guys, don't plant too many straw flowers, or if you do, do like I have done, cut some. I take some flowers with me to the farmers market. Now, not necessarily to sell, but just to have as a beautiful bouquet. It's eye-catching, it's beautiful, and it gives me another reason to have some cut flowers. The straw flowers are doing their thing back here. We have, if you look at the top right here, we have sweet peas, and if you look at the back, let me get back here. Da, 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 da. We have snapdragons. We have gladiolas back here too. The feverfew is starting to bud up. Let me see. Try not to hurt myself. And then we have down here, we have more chamomile that will be snipped back. It'll get a haircut today. And then we have straw flowers. We have celosia. We have basil in here. And little pecans that the squirrels plant. Yeah, see? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we don't need pecan trees. And we have salvia in the front. The feverfew, as you can see, like I said before, the crespida is just being cut out of there. More hydrangeas. And then over here, as you can see, this is our herb bed. The chamomile in here will definitely get a haircut. And we have some tarragon in here. We have cilantro. We have lemon balm that won't be picked today because I picked it last week. And oregano, thyme, basil. You name it, we got it. Peppermint's there, what have you. That's our hibiscus that, as you can see, has been torn to pieces. But once they leave it alone, it starts to flourish, and then we get flowers. And we have this rose bush back here, and Maya's lemon balm / peppermint, and raspberry bush right there. Here we have our limelight hydrangeas. We have hellebores down there. Lamb's ear, more basil, and then we have lilies. We have lilies coming up in here, gladiola, more hydrangeas. We have our grapevine, dun, 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 dun. And then we have blackberries. We have blueberries. Yeah. Oh, we put peppermint in there. I know, but we're containing it. We pick it a lot. Marjoram there, lemon verbena, rose bushes that are struggling but still there. Lots of different things there. We have, along that side, we have lots of herbs, calendula, lilies, and gladiola, and lots of just different things. Once again, herbs, and I will be cutting a lot of the oregano in here because it's doing the most. I already gave this chamomile a haircut this week. Oh, it smells so beautiful. And then we have all of this, our snapdragons over here, coneflower, echinacea, just lots of colors and vibrancy. We are now in the front garden, and if you remember, this garden was started last year, Mother's Day. So last year, Mother's Day, we broke ground on this. If you go, that video, I'll try to link it, but you'll see that area was there, but this whole front area wasn't. And I planted a ton of zinnia, and I did again this year, but last year I planted a whole lot more because I knew the perennials wouldn't produce right away. So I'm gonna take you all through it real quickly because I need to pick. This is the new part of the garden, our V-shaped area. We have tomato plants that we started from seed in here. We interspersed basil, marigolds, pepper plants, chives. Um, if you remember just a few weeks ago, the little rabbits were showing up at night eating. So I put some chives down, and that really did help. It kept them away, as you can see, because the tomato plants are doing very well. We have tomato plants where our garlic used to be. The garlic left very fertile ground, and that was really awesome. Some of it needs to be staked even more, like right here and right here. So let's just walk through it. We have zinnia here, lavender, coneflower. We have chamomile, oregano. This is our, well, that's our chamomile patch. I should cut some stuff. Oregano patch is here. Thyme and rosemary is back there. And in the front, we have more zinnia, echinacea, coneflower, euphorbia. Some of the stuff I don't remember from last year, but I think it's coneflower as well. More zinnia, some phlox down there, hydrangeas in the back, verbena, big lavender that I planted there last year. But please note I transplanted that lavender, so that's why it's super big. Also, lavender likes sun, so I think this is a Rudbeckia, yeah. We have some Veronica here. I forgot what that C one is, but bee balm right there. Chrysanthemum. We have a blueberry bush down there that's not doing very well, but on the other side, it's giving us blueberries. We have a sage patch back there. I'll walk through there real quick. Wandflower, zinnias all dispersed throughout. You'll probably see the zinnias later on. I'll do a July update. I still can't remember the name of that yellow one. Zinnias, oregano. That oregano needs to be cut. Lavender. We have some spinach that's gone to seed. So I'm going to try and collect the seeds this year. Echinacea coneflower. Yarrow. See, the Rudbeckia is coming through. Lavender. Oh, there's our blueberries down there. That's our other blueberry bush. Lavender, coneflower, onions are back there. More lavender. Another type of daisy. That's a mint family plant. I can't think of it right now. Just lots of salvia, lavender, veronica, coneflower, and zinnia. This was our side patch that we planted after the fact, and it was really low. But as you can see, it took off really well this year. Dianthus, rosemary, bee balm. I forgot the name of this one. I think that's a daisy type plant, but more veronica, chrysanthemums, marigolds, yarrow, cosmos. By the way, guys, if you want your cosmos to bush out, pinch them and they'll bush out. They should be flowering soon. Feverfew, straw flower. We have some zinnia in there, marigolds, more echinacea and whatnot. Oh, and this is hot lip salvia, hydrangeas, bee balm. No, that is hyssop, bee balm. And yeah, this is the garden. Well, let me show you from this angle. And we have tomato plants in here as well. We have liatris, and these hyssop in here. I care about the weeds, but not so much because eventually all these perennials will grow together and crowd them out. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.